Brian Brimager is a convicted murderer who was sentenced to 26 years in prison for the death of his wife, Yvonne Baldelli. The couple had been living on a remote island in Panama called Devil's Island when Yvonne disappeared in 2010. Brimager claimed that she had left him and gone back to the United States, but her body was never found. 2 years later, a local worker clearing some brush on the island came upon a duffel bag. Inside the bag were the skeletonized remains of a woman. DNA tests confirmed that the remains were those of Yvonne Baldelli. Brimager was arrested and charged with murder. He was convicted in 2014 and sentenced to 26 years in prison. The case of Brian Brimager and Yvonne Baldelli is a tragic story of deception and murder. Brimager was a master manipulator who was able to con his wife, her family, and his new wife into believing that he was a kind and loving person. In reality, he was a cold-blooded killer who took the life of the woman he claimed to love. The story of Devil's Island is a reminder of the dangers of living in a remote area. When people are isolated from others, they can become vulnerable to exploitation. Brimager was able to take advantage of Yvonne's isolation and her trust in him to get away with murder. The case of Brian Brimager is also a reminder of the importance of never giving up hope. Yvonne's family never gave up searching for her. Even after 2 years of no leads, their persistence paid off when her remains were finally found. The story of Devil's Island is a complex and disturbing one. It is a story of love, loss, deception, and murder. It is a story that should never be forgotten. There are a few other things to know about Brian Brimager and Devil's Island. Brimager was a convicted felon before he met Yvonne Baldelli. He had been in prison for fraud and theft. Brimager met Yvonne Baldelli online. They began dating and eventually moved to Panama together. Devil's Island is a small, remote island off the coast of Panama. It is known for its dangerous terrain and its history of crime. Brimager claimed that Yvonne Baldelli left him and went back to the United States. However, there is no evidence to support this claim. Brimager's new wife, Kristen Workhoven, was a White House employee. She was unaware of Brimager's criminal past when they met. Brimager was convicted of murder in 2014. He is currently serving his sentence in a federal prison. The story of Brian Brimager and Yvonne Baldelli is a reminder that evil can exist anywhere, even in the most remote places. It is also a reminder that love can be blind, and that people should never be too quick to trust others. This was the video, guys. If you are loving these serial episodes, please do subscribe and hit the like button. We will meet soon.